Hello, I'm Cosmo Jarvis on noise11.com.
And we welcome Cosmo Jarvis back into noise11.com and back to Australia.
Thank you very much.
I'm surprised you've still got that English accent. You've been out here so often now.
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah. So we had some new music earlier on this year, an EP that was released.
Yeah.
How many new songs have you recorded? Is it just the EP's worth? Have you been, writing away? Because you've been doing so many projects that we'll talk about.
Got a fair bit. There's those tracks, and then there's maybe another that could be ready for release soon. All that are pretty much ready for release now, but probably need to just screw around with the recordings a little bit. Maybe another 12 brand spanking new songs, and maybe another 5 new recordings of old songs. That because I'm starting to record stuff more live-y sounding, so they sound a bit more like the EP.
Yeah,
in terms of sonics, but yeah.
So the Cosmo Jarvis sounds that we'll be hearing moving forward will be more band, than the singer-songwriter acoustic.
I think there'll still be acoustic-y songs on there, but just in terms of on the last couple of albums, there's a lot of sequence drums and a lot of unrealistic sound instrument placement. For example, the bass might be unrealistically compressed, and there might be acoustic guitar and a mandolin really hard to one side in the stereo. But I'm just trying to do it a bit more like it would be plausible in a live scenario. So if you come to the gig, then it should sound a bit more played, because a lot of these new songs I've done with my live band that I'm over here with, I've done a lot of jamming stuff out with them, and it getting to the point where it sounds half decent, and then kind of end up preferring how it sounds when it's just properly played by a bunch of people, rather than just me playing everything.
Well, one of those newer songs had a very interesting title, collaborating with Rihanna.
Oh man!
Probably the song title of the year.
Oh yeah, I don't think that did me any favours.
Did that come from a dream? I assume you weren't actually collaborating with Rihanna, unless there's another Rihanna Smith or something.
It's the main one. It was just I actually wrote it a while ago, and then I kind of re-recorded it for that video, because there was a massive time when there was nothing. I had nothing to be released, so I just did that. And I knew it was no one would take it seriously. Although a couple of people on YouTube did think it was I was a proper rapper, and they were this guy can't rap. I was like, you think I'm a real rapper? But anyway, it was just about a lot of rappers would just whose names I'd never heard would just be doing a song with Rihanna. I'm made for life now. Yeah. And then loads of them were doing it, and it was just that thing to do, so I just thought I'd just give it a try.
Yeah. Are you actually a Rihanna fan?
No. God, no. It's crass crap. No.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything she sings about. I mean, she's an attractive girl, and obviously, you've got to, I don't know. I've never really heard her sing live, so I don't know. I'm not really one to comment, but from what I have heard of records, I don't know. That umbrella drum beat's good though.
Yeah.
The with the hi-hat. I can play that on drums. So yeah, I guess that's okay.
Do you actually do many collaborations?
Nah.
Have you worked with? Yeah, I can't think of anybody that you've.
I did. I wrote one song for an Irish folk band in Plymouth, where I'm from, called Mad Dog McRae, and I wrote this song called Waiting on the Hill, and they recorded that.
Yeah.
But I didn't do it on the record with them.
Yeah.
I haven't really done anything like that. I don't know.
We have been doing some different things. The Naughty Room was a very unusual project for you.
Yeah, it was arduous, but it got done. Yeah, it was good. It turned out a million times better than I thought it would in the first place.
And now you can put the occupation filmmaker next to your name whenever you travel in and out of the country.
I've got a long way to go before I actually earn being actually called a filmmaker, though, I reckon. But they've got another film coming next year as well, called Abandon Hope.
Okay, and what's this one about?
It's a black comedy about a hardcore metal band who kind of have to reassess their definitions of success when they are inadvertently signed as a pop group to a major label, and kind of have to figure out. It's it's basically a film about the definition of success for an individual. But it's a long story. But we're hoping to shoot that in the next soon. I should have shot it like a friggin' year ago, but it just took a long time because we're trying to like make it slightly because the Naughty Room was made for $8,000, so we're trying to like do it so that this time I can pay my actors and pay a crew not like a big budget or anything, but just enough to make it a little bit less like so that everyone wants to kill each other at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that's it. But yeah, so it should be finished. It'll definitely be done next year.
Because you've been like working with film, I guess, since you were a little kid, haven't you?
In one way or another.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, most of it's just experimenting and trying to learn from doing it, and then to the point where I got kind of confident enough to think of an idea, and then music videos really helped as well. Being able to make music videos and having an excuse to make music videos, and then after all of that, I kind of then the Naughty Room, and that was like the first feature film, kind of like, because that was the most daunting thing for me. Can you hold somebody's attention for over an hour? And I didn't know until and the original, it was the first cut was like 5 hours long, and I'd like get my friends to subject them to a 5 hour cut, and then they'd want to kill me, and then they'd say get rid of that bit, and then in the end, it was an hour and 12 minutes, and that was the only way I would have learned that. I wouldn't have learned any other way unless I screwed up the first few times. So just trial and error, loads and loads of trial and error.
Your songs have made their way to other people's films. I think Hawk.
Hawk, yeah.
Yeah.
Down straight.
Yeah, using your songs in there.
Yeah, there's another guy that made it. Like his name's Phil. He works at he was like, can I use it? And I was like, definitely. It's always good to like, especially because he's from Plymouth as well, which is again where I'm from. So that was cool. Yeah.
We had a bit of a win with Triple J in Australia this year, coming in at number 59 on the Hottest 100.
Was it?
Yeah.
Is that good?
That's, getting in the Hottest 100's
right.
fairly good. So, love this.
Sweet.
Was, voted the number 59 song of the year on Triple J's Hottest 100.
They've been very kind.
Yeah?
I owe them a lot. It's very nice of them.
Did you hear the news that you cracked the Hottest 100 this year? Or?
I don't remember, probably, but I just have a really terrible memory.
Yeah, I thought you might have been, throwing back a beer when you...
Oh, I wouldn't have celebrated.
No.
I never celebrate anything like that.
No?
Well, it's because like something good will happen like that, and then like the next day, a load of bad things. Karma just evens itself out so well that there's no point in celebrating, because by the time you celebrate, something bad will just happen, and then you'll regret celebrating because you'll have a bad thing and you'll have a headache. Yeah. And then, I don't know.
Oh, well, we won't be celebrating you coming back to Australia then, in case something bad happens.
I tried
tomorrow.
that last night.
Yeah, you did all the celebrating for us.
Yeah. Loads, yeah. It was a bad night.
Yeah. Well, it's good to get you back here. Cosmo Jarvis in Australia, here at noise11.com.